Welcome back to the Purple Sparkle Studio channel. It is with a heavy heart that I must announce, if you haven't heard already, Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. He was 76 years old. I was not a tremendous Ozzy Osbourne fan, but many of my friends were. And to his family and to all of my friends who were big Ozzy fans, my deepest condolences. Ozzy, as you may know, gave his final concert, his last performance, just roughly 2 weeks ago. It was on July 5th. Here we are on the 22nd, 17 days later. And it's pretty ironic. Ozzy wanted to do his last show and he said he wanted to die at home. And it appears that's what happened. So my heart goes out to Ozzy Osbourne. The very first time I ever even heard of Ozzy Osbourne, I think it was in 1981. I had gone into a record store. I had just become a teenager. I was like 13 or 14, I can't remember. But Diary of a Madman had just been released, okay? And I didn't know a whole lot about rock and roll at the time. Yeah, I knew what rock and roll music was, and when I would go to the roller skating rink, you know, they'd play a lot of stuff. Mainly that was top 40 disco type stuff back then. But I just saw this album, and there was this guy, and he was going. And sure enough, that was, Ozzy Osbourne, and it was Diary of a Madman. So that was the first time I'd ever heard of Ozzy Osbourne. So I ended up buying the album, and I liked it pretty well. I really liked the guitar solo from Randy Rhoads on that. The song Flying High Again, wow, it's pretty good. And all of my friends who play guitar, pretty much all of them say, Randy Rhoads was one of the greats. Like their music or not, Randy Rhoads could make it sound like three. He was one of the best. As a matter of fact, I heard that Ozzy heard Randy just tuning his guitar one day, and he said, "Hey, you've got the gig." Yeah. Randy was auditioning to get into the band. And all he had to do was tune the guitar, and Ozzy said, "Hey, you got it." Pretty good guitar player, wasn't he? But yeah, so Ozzy was one of the greats. He definitely was a pioneer of heavy metal music. A lot of people really enjoy his early stuff with Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath was one of the first dark metal bands, I'm sure, as you guys know. One of the first heavy metal bands, period. And I liked some of their early stuff. Paranoid was one of my favorite songs back in the day. Like I said, I wasn't a huge Black Sabbath fan, but not like I am a Rolling Stones fan or even a Janis Joplin fan, as you guys know. Nevertheless, Black Sabbath did have some music that I did like. So anyway, guys, with a heavy heart, it's too bad Ozzy Osbourne passes away today at the age of 76. May God rest his soul. And guys, thanks for watching this channel again. And I'll see you on the next one.